Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from Mossé Security. In today's video, we're going to have a look at our Mossé Security Guard technology. We're going to download the tool, we're going to install the tool, we're going to run it, and we're going to have a look at the reports. So Mossé Guard Security Technology, also known as MS Guard, is a free Windows security assessment tool that assesses your Windows security settings aligned to the Windows 10 hardening guide that the Australian Cybersecurity Centre puts out. So on a Windows operating system, there's 300 or more security settings and many of them are turned off by default. So what the tool does is it'll go through each setting and give you a yes or no if it's turned on or turned off. And if it is turned off, it'll say what the security vulnerabilities are that have been created from this setting. So there's a little form here you can fill out if you want to get in touch with us. Otherwise, what we're going to do is click the register now button and let's open that up. And it'll bring you to a login page so you can create a new account if this is your first time and using the MS Guard tool, or I've already got an account here, so it'll log me straight in. Then you'll come to the dashboard. So you can see there's a couple options here, but we want to make a report first. So what we'll do is click on the download button and it takes us to the download page. And we've got the download link and then some instructions here. So what we want to do is just follow the instructions. They're pretty simple and easy to use. So anyone can download this tool, even if you don't have a background in IT. We've made it so anyone can do it. So what we want to do is, first step, download the MS Guard PowerShell script from here. So what we want to do is right click, save link as, and we'll just make we'll save it here in the C drive, make a new folder called MS Guard and save. Perfect. Step 1 done. So step 2, we want to open up PowerShell. So this is a PowerShell script, so that's where we need to run it. So we'll open up PowerShell, and one thing we want to do is we want to make sure we run it as an administrator. So you want to right click, run as administrator. Yes. Awesome. So now let's split the screen so we can keep following along with the instructions. So the next step is we need to set the execution policy to unrestricted to make sure that we can run the PowerShell script and the MS Guard tool. So what we want to do is in PowerShell, set and it will ask us this question and we'll say yes. Done. So now we're on to step 5 already. So I told you it was pretty easy. So now we want to just find the MS Guard file which we downloaded and run it. So we'll go back to here and we'll go MS Guard. And then what you can actually do is just copy and paste here the actual command. So this will have your key and the file once you're in the folder. So this makes it nice and easy. Paste in there, enter. And then we just want to say R, run. And then we're off and away. So you'll see this will take a few minutes, sometimes. And once this is going through checking all the security settings, and once this is done, it'll upload the report back into the MS Guard dashboard. And then we can go have a look at all of the security settings. Fantastic. So now we can see that the scan's done and it's been received by MS Guard. So now I'm back on the dashboard. So let's full screen this and we'll have a look. So let's refresh the page. And once the page is refreshed, then we'll see the report and let's have a look at what we found. So we can go to the machines and we've got the desktop here. So this machine, this is pretty much a brand new Windows 10 VM. Out of the box, you can see it's got 45 weaknesses. So let's click on it and let's see what it tells us. Here we go. Now here's the report for this desktop. So we can see these are the top controls. So application hardening, failed a few, passed some actually, that's pretty good. attack surface reduction, you got a fail and a pass. And it gives you a bit of a description on what each of it is. So it gives you a description of what application hardening is, and so on. And then here we go. And if you click on something, it'll give you a bit more of a description on what, say in this case, a network selection UI disabled is. Here we go. Let's go back. Awesome. And now you can see all the controls. If we want to go, so not just the top ones, and we want to go to all of them, it'll give you a nice list of all of the controls that it's scanned. And then if you want to do scan history, so if you want to scan a machine multiple times, so let's say, for example, you've just done the scan, you found 45 weaknesses. So we want to harden this machine, so we want to go through, change a bunch of Windows security settings which have come back as failed, and we want to turn them on or off, whatever they require, make sure the machine's really hardened. Then we can come back and scan the machine again and see what the weakness is at. So it might update, and maybe, okay, we've got 20 weaknesses the next time. We need to go update 20 more, and that gives you a better idea of how hardened the machine is. So what we can also do is we can look at all of these tabs here. So we've got the essentials, and it gives you a bit of a nice little graph and a bit of a description as well. And this is where it's great if you've got multiple machines. So if you're in an organization environment, you have a number of different machines you've scanned, it'll list out the machines here. We have some defensive countermeasures which we've scanned as well. Got the attack chain here, so we show how the machine would go with all of the security settings that can protect common attacks through the cyber kill chain. And as you can see here, the standard Windows 10 operating system that I've used here hasn't done too well. And then we have another one with all weaknesses, where you can just go through and see everything, how the machines have gone. So as you can see, we've scanned only one machine, and it was vulnerable to, in this case, the main pin that logon disabled. And there we have it. It's that simple. That's the MS Guard tool. So you know what? Go download it, give it a try, have a look. You can always send us an email if you have any questions, or you have a report and you want us to go through a bit of what some of these settings mean, because there are a lot of settings here, and we can always help out in hardening the operating systems for you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you in the next one.